my name is Ryder Chow. I'm 10 years old, and today I'm going to be covering a very big topic called undetectability. You may be asking, what type of undetectability is this guy talking about? What I'm talking about is not undetectability that stops you from seeing things or stops you from feeling things. I'm talking about undetectability to radar, which means that it makes it hard for radar to see things or locate things. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also going to be covering this thing called a travel pod, which in summary is basically like a very high-tech pod that can fit the number of people that go in, and it's invisible. Something very similar to this travel pod and is also undetectable to radar, which is a stealth jet. There have been a lot of improvements in technology since the first stealth jet. For example, the first stealth jets only have one special material, which is radar absorbent material. The way the RAM special material blocks the signal is that it absorbs the electromagnetic radiation from the radar. But now we have radar absorbent material and carbon fiber in stealth jet. Also, the speed has changed, but not for the better. Now, the speed nowadays is 1,000 kilometers an hour, but the first one's top speed was 1,100 kilometers an hour. The weight has also changed, though. Originally, the weight was 13,380 kilograms, but now the weight is 31,751 kilograms. The shape is also different. The first one had a shape which was faceted to deflect radar waves, but now we have another type of shape which also deflects radar, and they were both invented for different reasons. The first one was invented because the U.S. needed a way to attack their enemies without being seen, but nowadays it was created because this plane can carry nuclear and conventional ammunition. Now, onto the question of what is a travel pod. Well, it's a spherical shaped pod which can fit any number of people, and it's very high tech. It's also backed up by many real life concepts though. Those real life concepts are physics like shape, size, and speed, and AI technology and codings. Like in page 1 of Positive Energy Superhero, it says that it's very quiet and very fast, just like a stealth jet in real life. And on page 4, it says there's an AI helper, which is a form of AI technology and codings. On page 8, it mentions that you can't trace or follow anyone unless they give you the exact coordinates. It's related to the security system, and it needs an algorithm to be supported. To support the algorithm itself, we do need to have supercomputers, codings, and math calculations so we can support these supercomputers. And also, in page 34, it says there's another type of pod which can transport to the metaverse, which is a type of AI and programming coding. There's also other things that are related to the ghost pod, along with those things. Now, a question for you. Are there any ways you can think of to make this ghost pod / travel pod safer?